Gordon here. It's been a while since I made a review. I'm really I think 3 years late on these three, and I have a few others I want to be reviewing maybe. Like I said, I'm really late on these, so I'm going to do them now. I'm back on YouTube again. Yay! Drinking, of course. Cheers, everyone. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. My lady friend. Alright, so we're gonna do Galvatron. This is the biggest pain in the ass ever. I'm not sure if you can get him now, what price you can get him at now. I got these all right before I moved, and I was gonna review them, but I moved, and they moved again, and they kept moving, and stuff like that. So I finally am gonna do the review for this now. Alright. This is his vehicle mode, and I must say it's very shitty. It rolls. It's not Galvatron's cannon thing, which then again I couldn't see little kids maybe buying this if it was a cannon. So it's a tank. Really crappy tank. Doesn't really roll, looks like shit, honestly. It does shoot though when you shoot this. Yeah. I didn't get the camera. Damn it. Almost. Alright, so that's it. It says Galv 25 on it. I think that's the 25th anniversary. I think it's the Classics 2.0 version. I don't know, I'm really out of date here with this shit. Alright, so transforming this thing is messy. It's a very messy transformation process. You have a lot of gray, a lot of orange, and then kibble on the bottom, of course. So let's transform it now. It's going to probably fall apart as I transform it, but we'll have fun with it. So first thing I'm going to do here is, this is going to be his arm piece. This turret, whatever the hell it's called. Alright, so first thing you do is pull that little gun piece out, whatever the fuck it is. And I'm just going to get his hand out so I know it's his hand, you know. Whichever way it goes. One way it goes, one way it doesn't so much. It goes, I believe, towards you if you're facing away. And you see he's ready to jerk you off and stuff. He's got a hand out there. Yeah. Jerk it.
Look at those fingers.
Jerk it.
Ready
Purple. Purple too. You know which way he's swinging. He's having a good old time. Again, I took the missile out, so it's easy to transform. Alright, let's talking more transforming. Alright, so I'm gonna kind of break this shit apart right here. This breaks apart. And it just came out of its thing. Whatever. Works easier that way. You just shove it back in if it falls out. There's a lot of this in this toy. So it's a fucking mess. This one is good when it's on display in robot mode, but other than that, it's a goddamn mess. So, okay. We're going to break the legs out here. By the way, these the back part of the tank pivot. Show it up close. These little things pivot into this slit right there. So you want to take those out. Ah man, I've been drinking a lot, by the way. Cheers to everyone. Alright, I'm going to move these panels off to the side. Blah, blah, blah. These panels right here. Move them off to the side. And just to get them out of the way, this is, when you first get this, if you've never had this one before, you'll notice it's very, or like where you haven't transformed it in a while, it's very scary because it's like, where the fuck do these go? Will it break if I turn it this way? As you see, the hinge here is not really a replaceable hinge. It's a metal piece that holds it in, a bar. So you just gotta push it in, and it'll actually move like the, I guess like the calf area, the leg forward. And then you just bring the foot down, like so, like so. Same with the other one too. You know, you just kind of do that, brings it all forward, and bring the leg down. And that's how it's gonna pretty much balance. Is like that. So the back of this area acts as its heel. All right. Now, like I said, this thing's a mess. You just look at this. This is a mess. It's got a bunch of like tank things that just kind of fold in the back and they do really nothing. I think originally when I did this video a while ago, I never uploaded it. I did a much more detailed video on how to transform it, which was, you know, this shit goes here, that shit goes there, and it had like another transformation mode, but really, who the fuck's gonna do that? So, alright. I'm gonna work on the arms now. So this cannon's obviously an arm here. As you can see, it's an arm. I'm just trying to, it's got like this weird hinging in it. If you can see right there, it kind of is gonna, I have to try and show you it the best I can. It kind of falls forward, and then of course a piece falls off. A little orange clip here, which goes back on. This one's honestly a mess. This is a messy one. Alright, I'll attach this later. I mean, it's going to fall apart when you transform it anyways, most likely. Alright, so now this bottom flap to the front of the tank comes up. Move this over. There's really pointless details to this figure, by the way. Like example, this little hinge that needs to fold in for it to transform back to tank mode comes up on the shoulder, and then on top of that, there's a little gray thing that does absolutely nothing. It just comes out. It's a hook, and as you can see, it goes back in. I don't know what the fuck that's for. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, so I made a nice mess here, as you can tell.
Guess we'll figure it out in a second.
In a second. Or not at all. Alright, so now the head out, you know, you just kind of grab this little flap here and just kind of force them up. You just bend that down. You know, very G1 style Galvatron, got little 4 dots in the tummy. I'm sure this is a kneecap. You just kind of like fold with it for a bit. It looks like these are supposed to be the kneecaps, the silver joints, thing, as this is a mess back here, and you don't want to display that. So, yeah, I'm guessing that's the fail. This thing's a fucking mess. All right. We're going to rotate his crotch. He's got to have his codpiece. So now we see we got the kneecap. So the tracks are going to be on the outside, on this side, on the inside over here. Again, same thing over here. And it comes undone. This is why you shouldn't drink, kids. But no kids should be watching, by the way. There's a lot of drinking and playing with toys here, and it's going to get sexual pretty soon, probably. Alright. And he's done. I am just fucking with you. Alright. So like I said, you split these apart. And then this is gonna like kind of pop out the cannon. It folds out. See that really? It folds out. And then you rotate it. And then we're gonna pretty much just close it up right here. On top of it. God damn, fuck this one. Alright, yeah. Just kind of close it up, gotta kind of force it. And then I'll go ahead and put this back on, match it up like how it was before. Just rotate this little orange shit. You're not seeing anything right now except me drinking wine, probably. I'm smoking a cigarette. Alright, so my dumbass just realized something. This thing obviously is going to fold down, so I'm trying to bend this away it doesn't go. This little orange doohickey. So, I want this little, like, flat piece. It's like a rest. Not really. The flat piece right there is going to go face up. And then we're going to fold these in so like these missile things are facing forward, and we're going to bring that down. Now on his back, I guess his little flap here, you just fold that up into his ass. And then you just kind of, you know, bring the arms down and ta-da! It's Galvatron. Yeah. Put the cannon in. Put his missile.
Like a badass.
And yeah. Yeah. There you go. Alright, so on
Point of views on the action figure.
criticisms, you're correct. Criticisms. Criticism is it's kind of shitty. It looks cool. I mean, it's Galvatron. I mean, you don't really have too many Galvatrons around. Megatron repaint purple, so it's an actual Galvatron figure. That's pretty cool. Even now, you don't see any Galvatron figures. It's all right. I mean, he doesn't have his goatee. I feel like you don't see his cool goatee, but his face is well detailed. His body's well detailed. There's just a lot of kibbly parts to him, and he doesn't really stand too well. As you can see, he kind of falls over a lot. I mean, the kneecap too isn't really adjustable. It's kind of like really high up on his leg where his knee would be. So he's got like Mega Man feet essentially, and it makes him wobbly. You know, you gotta use like his cannon. He's not really a positional. Can't really position him right. However, we're just digging around with him drunk as shit. He's pretty fun. He's like, kill you, Rodimus, bah! And then he shoots his missile and shit. And yeah, I really wish they made him a Voyager class, more like Megatron. Of course, this is way outdated. They might do this soon with their continuation of the classic series, where they make a Megatron that's more Galvatron-y in the cannon as opposed to a handgun. That'd be cool. But yeah, that's pretty much Galvatron. Just show him to you. He's wobbly, so he's not really good to hold upright. So I was kind of hold him by his head. I don't know how much this toy runs for now. Probably a lot of money. By like 30 to 50 bucks or something ridiculous like that for a $10 action figure when I got them from the Hasbro site. And then there's the Takara version, which is more accurate to color scheme. And yeah, that's Galvatron. Alright. I'm staying upright. Anyways, cheers.